Scientists are saying the answer to long-term health effects from blue-green algae are at their fingertips, and they're collecting blood samples from people this week on the Treasure Coast.
News Channel 5's Jillian Idle live tonight in Stewart with what scientists hope to learn. Jillian.
Jay Kelly, you can see the blue-green algae signs here along the St. Lucie River, and we've talked about this before, the possibility and potential of long-term health effects. But tonight, for the first time, scientists are taking this a step further and taking blood samples, hoping to help you get answers about what this means for your health in the years to come.
I mean, I'm not saying that it was completely like grass.
The water clear right now, but just a few weeks ago behind Florida Sportsman, it was covered with blue-green algae.
You couldn't stand out here. The putrid smell, the dying algae. You couldn't even work inside.
For more than a week, the magazine actually sent its employees home.
We became sort of the algae watchers. You know, how bad is it? Is it matting? Is it blue?
FAU Harbor Branch is also keeping a close eye on the algae. For the first time, taking blood, urine, and sinus samples from people living around Martin County.
What we ultimately want to get at is the human endpoint. What's the risk of exposure? And there's a lot we don't know about the routes of exposure, how long these toxins will actually stay in the body where we can detect them.
They are doing so by measuring for a toxin called microcystin that's commonly found in blue-green algae. But for those who are volunteering to be tested, they also answer how often they are near this stuff.
There's such a large gap in terms of what we know scientifically about some of these things. So we're aiming to fill a really important gap in knowledge.
So far, about 40 people have been tested, but Harbor Branch is hoping others who live and work near blue-green algae step forward.
We're continuing to increase our sample size to do the best study we can.
Now, scientists with FAU Harbor Branch are hoping to get people the results here within the next few months, but they say even then there's no guarantee, and that's because this is the first study of its kind here along the Treasure Coast. Live tonight in Stewart, Jillian Idle, WPTV News Channel 5.